Alright, so here I'm going to get started right away. We'll do my first scan for today, for Friday, for the messages, for the week, for the collective. This is Raphael, Raul, and Gabriel, and Metatron. So those are the four angels that actually came forth. Tell me this is the first card for you today. Oh, I really like this. You know, there's always messages coming from the other side, and they gave me this one powerful message today. And I'm going to have to break this down for you. Okay? Acknowledge what's going on. And the reason why I'm saying acknowledge it, because sometimes we'll say, well, no, maybe it's not that. Whatever you're feeling, this is what they're telling me to tell everyone. Whatever you're feeling inside within you, and you're feeling like something's going on or something doesn't feel right, they said it's part of the transition, part of the change. So say, acknowledge it to yourself, but say yes and confirm to it. The reason why I'm saying that, because the energy flows by our vibration, our frequency. So if we reject it, it's more of a negative vibration, lower frequency vibration, and that, let me tell you something, can backfire on us, and you don't want that to happen. Okay? So, hi Bob. Nice seeing you on here. So just understand something with the frequencies. So if you're getting something that you feel in the spiritual sense, the energetic sense, that you feel like something's happening, don't deny it, because they're telling me to tell you, your angels are telling me that go with it, flow with it. Just remember, energy is really neutral. We're the ones that throw out the positive or the negative vibration. So keep that in mind. So they're giving me the first card for today, for the collective, is yes. Say yes to it, because they want to acknowledge. So all this energy that's coming into our direction, you notice there's 3 women in there. 3 represents the balance of who? Excuse me, why am I getting tongue-tied today? Excuse me for that. I can tell the energies are off when I get tongue-tied. Like, I never stutter. I don't get tongue-tied, and I can tell right away the energies are off. That's why I just did that. Anyway, but you see the 3 things here? Now, these are your ascending masters. Your ascending masters. That's why there's 3 women here. It represents the number 3. And 3 represents the ascending masters are guiding you and supporting you. Ascending masters could be men or women. In this case, these are women. And they're saying all this energy is coming from the other side to the earth. So our bodies are transition change. There's a lot of things going on energetically that's going to affect us mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Okay? And if you do notice, different colors of blues in the sky. So the different kind of blues in the sky, it represents the expansion of your mind, body, and spirit. That means there's a lot of expansion going on here. A lot of different changes are going on within you. So if you feel anything off in the physical sense, not saying if you ever had to go to the doctor, you go to the doctor. Of course, I can't diagnose here, okay? But if you ever feel expansion, or like, you know, you could feel heat, this is what they're telling me, heat, tingling, or vibration changes, like the body's like vibrating, or sometimes different temperature changes going on. It's not just a hormonal thing, they tell me it's an energetic thing, because we're getting a lot of surges from these solar flares and energetically from the other side, and it's bringing this into us. If you notice how this one woman right here in the middle, she almost has her hands almost like a triangle. It's almost kind of like that. I don't know if you can see that, but the one in the middle, if you notice there's another triangle here. there's a lot of forces. Boy, these Egyptians, let me tell you something. There's power in these pyramids that can be very overwhelming. And when they created this, the Egyptians, they knew right away by building this more in a triangle formation that there's energy that's coming from it. So different forms can have different energy frequencies. And a triangle is very powerful. I'm sure maybe some of you seen like in the New Age store, like a triangle, like a crystal, or but you know, whatever it is. Have you ever seen it? Or I've seen Egyptian water fountains that they're triangle form. So whenever you see a triangle formation, it doesn't matter where it's from, there's power behind it. That's why they're showing a pyramid here with that triangle. It almost looks like a whole pyramid, complete, almost a whole pyramid. And look at this. And then there's power coming from the pyramid. And then you have the ascending masters here are taking this energy from the universe and sending it to you. So there's a lot of different transition energy changes going on here. So I just wanted to be aware of it. And it's from all sides of you. Well, what does that mean, all sides of you? That means if you notice, look, one's to the left, one's to the right, one's in the middle. Well, if you take your body, well, this is my left, probably to everyone it looks like it's the right, but it's the left for me, right for you. So the left side, your body's going through changes. The right side, right? So if you split your body in half, both sides, and then you have the middle. So if you think about it, what is left? The back, but it's still, if you look at the whole connection, left, right, in the middle, it's all, that means your whole body is being affected. That's what that symbol is, why the women are standing on each side as well as the one in the middle. You see how each one has its own signs? It's so unbelievable. This is why I'm breaking this down, so this way you can see the whole picture. So the mind of the expansion, energy coming from the other side, transitioning it into the ascending masters, and then sending it into your direction. And I'm going to say it's affecting your whole body, the mentally, the emotional, physical, and spiritual. If you also notice that they're on the ground, they're not floating around, so they're grounded to send you these energies. So understand something. The first card we're saying is that you're going through transition changes going on, and because of these soul flares as well as energetic changes that are coming up, so these frequencies are going to get higher and higher and higher. So we want to go with it. We really need to harness our minds and really to think more positive, and the way how you really do it, put in your mind like it has already happened, like you're living that experience. And there's a whole thing of meditation that I teach, that I go into, and really going into on how to meditate and how to get in tune with yourself and how to block out these thoughts, you know? So, one more thing I wanted to bring out. Okay, like what I said to you anyway. Bottom of the card will say, just say yes. So acknowledge whatever's happening to you so things can flow better. That's a big, powerful message from the collective, as well as all the changes that are going on. All right? So now, and talking about power, I live Eastern Standard Time here, and now I just looked at the time for a second. How do you like that? It's 1:11. So everyone, you should make a wish, because you want to manifest beautiful things. And I mean, if you're on the East Coast, you can, or you want to do it anyway, go for it. You know? So manifest things like how you already are. It's funny, I got the 1:11 for it. It just worked right in there. I give the power suggestion, manifest. That's what 1:11 is. Make your dreams come true. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Okay? And this will change our world around. Remember to work within you, but that will change the outside environment. Don't worry about people, love people, support them. But remember, it's within you. It's going to change your outside world. Not politics, not government, nothing. Push it all to the side. That's all an illusional world. And a real world, a real reality, when we do trans back over. We're only here temporarily. So just remember, my angel said to me that you have dreams, right? And you see the other side and things are happening? And I go, absolutely. And then they said, well, guess what? You're dreaming now. I said, what do you mean I'm dreaming now? I'm awake. They said, no, you're dreaming. The other side, when you're dreaming, you're really awake. So think of that. So when you're really dreaming, you're really awake. And when you're, right now, when you're totally aware of the subconscious level, you're really dreaming. This is all an illusion. We put this in our mind to project this. Well, we want to see what our reality is. And I first thought it was like a far-fetched thing, but then I said to myself, can it really be a far-fetched thing? Can anything be possible? Let me tell you something. God works in mysterious ways. Anything could be possible. All right? So here, let me go on to card number 2. Do my second scan for another message for the collective. Yeah, they just told me to go a little slower now. I almost feel like Metatron's hand is on my hand and it's moving it back like this. And I started rocking with it and they go, let us do it. Let us do it. Okay. All right, I just got it here. Uriel, Ariel, Metatron, Gabriel, and Raphael. Raphael. Okay. Want to make sure I heard that angel. Wow, so you have a lot of angels that are coming forth. I definitely don't want to lose this card for your second message. I just want you to notice something here, okay? Remember I told you to acknowledge it and the transformation changes that are going on, right? Because if you acknowledge it and you accept things how they are and you work through things, with the energies, things are going to flow better. You're going to open up, expand, grow, evolve, and ascend. Very important. Look at this card. The angels just told me to pick up. Get grounded. Look at this. Okay, get grounded. Remember these other women were grounded? Your ascending masters, remember? Okay. Well, they're telling me also to tell you to get grounded, because as these frequencies go up, let me tell you something, as these frequencies go up, more changes are going to occur. They want us to adapt to these frequencies, and it's a gradual thing. It can't happen so fast, but believe it or not, we are accelerating faster than you could even realize. Believe it or not, we are accelerating more at a rapid rate. I know some people say, well, I want it to happen right now. If it happened so fast, we would perish. Our bodies would not be able to adapt to it. It's gradually adapting. The new boomers that are born right now, or 5 years ago, whatever, they have no problems with these energies. The people like in my class that I'm almost 60 years old, but if from 40 to 60, we're the ones that have these challenges, are adapting, and these older people are really having the challenge. I'm talking about the big challenge. I'm talking about people who are like 80, 90, kind of things. I would say 75, 80, 90. They're really having a big time to adapt. The ones that are receptive, of course, the ones that could be totally oblivious may not have an idea what's going on. But when we trans over physically, let me tell you something. And, people ask me a question. If there's a new heaven and earth, and we're transitioning on a subconscious level, does that mean we're going to die? I said, no, we're not going to die. So get that out of your head. Some of my clients have asked me that. You're not going to die. What you're going to do is you're going to have lighter bodies. Your subconscious mind is going to be in a different place because you're going to be in a different timeline, and you're going to be shifting and changing over. So do we have a beautiful future ahead? Yes, but what do we need to do? Like I said before, do the inner work. Okay? So, second message here for the collective is get grounded. You want to get grounded and start to adapt to these frequencies. And part of the message on the card here, and these messages, and I know I can feel like everyone here are, you're an empath. Empath, they're saying empaths, I mean right from the card. People who are highly sensitive to these energies, highly sensitive to it. Connect with Mother Nature, go out more. I don't care if you have to walk, bicycle ride, but you're better off walking to get more grounded to the earth. Get more grounded because Mother Earth wants to resonate and want to give you these energies that are coming from on the earth so it could feed up within your body. It starts below, from the bottom of your feet, and going through the body. Just imagine this energy that's coming from Mother Nature. Just imagine it. And feeling this vibration. You ever been in meditation where you're totally zoned into yourself and you can feel like energies? Well, that's what Mother Nature wants to do. Charge you up, rejuvenate you, heal you. Like we should be doing to Mother Earth. We should be healing Mother Earth. And how we do, it's not what we say, but it's just being the present in the moment. Of course, being that higher frequency positive thought. Not negative. Don't go into that negative, because if you go into that negative, that's not a good thing, because then you're lowering your frequency. Hey, Celinda, so nice to see you on here. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Friday to you too. So keep that in mind, that get yourself even more grounded. I even mentioned this before in other one, to meditate more. Meditate. It's so important to meditate more now, and we have to purge all these lower frequencies out so our bodies can change over and get rid of the old stuff. Let's get rid of things that it doesn't serve us anymore. Just get rid of it, All right. So understand something. Everyone who's an empath, and most of it, I think everyone on here is, they really feel for others as well as they feel for themselves, and they're very sensitive to energies. Just be aware, because look at all the changes that are going. Wow, there's a lot of change. Look, you got spiritual activity here. Look at this. All these little white dots here, you got all spirits around you. They're all around you, surrounding you, and they're helping you through the transition. So you're not alone, right? But then look what you have above. You have that blue. And what does that blue represent? Again, like I said before, expansion. But every time, it's a different message. It could be from the same card. And this one is telling me about being expressive to open up more. And this is not just a physical thing. This is a mentally and emotional. That means you're going to need to, like I said before, you learn to harness your minds. Very important what they're telling me. And they're emphasizing this very strongly. To harness your minds. And what I mean by harness your minds is to really get in tune. All our negative thoughts, or any off thoughts, put it into practice. Play a game with it through the day, and think like it already is who you are. That means it already exists. Exist in the life what your thought patterns, what you feel your higher frequency could get you to. So if you want to think you're a millionaire, not saying that you have to, you can visualize you have $10 million in the bank and keep on living that. Hey, Jim Carrey did it. Look where he is today. I'm not saying we all have to be millionaires. I mean, for me, love and health is number one. Okay? So remember, keep that in mind. Make it like who you already are. That means you're existing in the reality that you want to live in. Even though it's a thought now, keep on putting it into place so it can manifest. All right? So then, and you can see, and this represents you about getting more grounded to Mother Earth. Here we go back to Mother Earth again. Okay, get more grounded. Now, if you do notice, there's some orange in there. So orange is creativity. Creativity, that's the second chakra. Creativity, they want you to become, let me show it to you. I'm sorry if I'm flickering it a little bit too fast. Got orange in there. So it's creativity. And the red, of course, represents, you can see that red there, getting yourself more grounded. That's the first chakra. Feel your self-esteem. Raise your self-esteem, feeling that you feel good about yourself. You love yourself, right? You honor yourself. You are independent by yourself. Others come in your life, they're a plus, but you are the full package. Remember that. You are complete. Okay? And you're having this, wow, this pink, so you're getting higher frequencies. Again, not only from this card right here, the first card, frequencies are coming down here, right? Remember? Here, let me show that to you again. All that energy is coming down right in here, right in here. Well, guess what? On this card, it's showing the same thing, but except you're getting energies, not only from spiritual activities going on in this card, but also energy is coming from the other side. Okay, so you're getting like surges of energy. That's why you got all this pink coming through. The pink represents a higher frequency. You're getting all these charges. Look what's going on. Between the two cards, you're getting all these charges. They keep on saying more charges are coming. That's a big, powerful message for the week. A lot of different stuff is going on. And look at this. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. I know this will look a little distorted to you. It looks a little distorted to me. One of your angels are right there, and they just said, okay, that is Metatron. Metatron. Angel right there. You see that face right there? That is Metatron. Okay, coming into its work. So you have spiritual activity going on. A lot of energies are surging from the universe. See, from the universe, all these energies, that's why these colors are on the side of you. This is supposed to represent you. And you have this expansion of opening growth and energy coming from the blue. All right? So keep that in mind. All these changes that are going on, that's why they're saying, again, like I was saying to you earlier, that's why we're having problems with computers. I'm still having challenges with my computer, but thank you everyone so much for being patient dealing with the YouTube. We're trying to get that back in order. Wow, between the solar flares did a number, as well as the computer wasn't working and lost, and then we had to retrieve it, and we have people working on it now to restore it. So the YouTube will come back soon, I promise you, but I'll still be here every Friday. But the YouTube will come back really soon, I promise you. But thank you so much for being patient through it. Okay? All right, so how many more cards? Okay, one more. All right, so here, let me do my last scan for you guys. This message, this is from Michael and Metatron. Michael and Metatron. Those are the angels that are coming forth today. Now, here's a message for this card. It says, celebrate and have fun. Enjoy the experience of the spiritual journey that we're going through. Don't take things too serious. Well, I mean, still be serious to it, but they want you to be yourself. Flow. Let it happen. But flow with the energies. When you feel, oh, this doesn't feel right, or I don't know what this is, I feel weird or off, flow with it. See, again, they're talking about the energies once again. They keep on hawking at it. Okay? But they're saying right here, have fun, celebrate, don't, look, because I didn't see this last part of the card. And it said, and it says right here, don't be serious. That means play acted. Because again, I just want to show this to you. Here's the rays from the sun. Some people believe God's a man, God's energy, whatever you want to call it. It's a powerful source. Let's put it that way. And some people may not believe in God at all, but I'm not here to get into the religion aspect or degrade or judge anyone, because everyone has their own beliefs, of course. But look at this is the energy. This is like the powerful source, almost like coming from God, and all these rays are coming down on the earth. Okay, so all these rays are coming down on the earth. So it's affecting everyone. That's why I said this message is for the collective. And here you are on the earth, and you're enjoying all these changes coming from the other side once again. See, every time I pick up a card, they tell me it's all about energy changes this week. All right? So, but they want you to play, enjoy. Look at this. You have the blue. The blue represents, in the water, about spiritual, emotional balance. It's about keeping your emotions under control. Remember I said before, to harness your minds? Well, there you have it once again. They want you to get more control of your minds to it. They want you to work on it so you can control your minds and also to adapt. Okay? And keep your emotions always balanced. Balance is a big key here. And they want you to keep your emotions under control and enjoy all the different energy changes that are going on within you. So emotional balance is with the water, and enjoy, all these changes that are going on that's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Right? And there's blue all over the place. Look at this. There's blue here, blue. These are all the water. So you're affected by emotions. So you have to deal with your emotions now more than you ever did before. Don't get fanatical. Don't worry too much about it. Remember, it says right here, play, loosen up. Don't get too serious with it, but enjoy the experience of the emotional balance if you want to put it into control, or get it under control, and enjoy the energetic changes that are going on mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And know that's a power source from the highest and the best. It's coming through to make these changes with the angels and guides. All right? So keep that in mind. Don't get too serious. Really, flow with it, knowing that it's only coming from the divine, it's only for the highest and the best. And think of it, all these changes that are going on. Oh my God, wow. Our DNA is changing. Hormonally, things are changing, right? Our physical bodies are changing. Our nervous system is changing. That's why some of my clients say, is it normal to get twitches and spasms in my legs and my arms? Or why do I feel pain in my shoulders and all that? It's part of the change, but do not fight through the energies. They keep on hawking at it over and over again. That let it go. That area that hurts you or feels off, give it a massage. Give it a stretch, right? Loosen it up and massage it. And also send love to it. And also feel the energies coming out that don't serve you anymore. So these lighter bodies can come in. And when the lighter bodies can come in, then we're going through the transition. It's not from seeing spirit while the ascension is here. It's about doing the inner work so we could change within us and make it even more beautiful, more purified. That means in a way it's more creative, a balance. And what I mean by that balance is we'll have a lifetime. Either it's this lifetime or next time they tell me that we're going to have this enlightenment experience in our physical bodies. Imagine that. Having the enlightenment experience in our physical body. That means we're really going to feel in peace like we're on the other side, feeling the love, the joy. There will be no more fear, doubt, or worry. Or ego. That's what they tell me, but we have to do the inner work to purge all of this stuff out. So purify our souls, and we could do it. I know people have done it. I know I mentioned this before. And they have told me they have accomplished it, but we have to work at it. We're all going to do it. We all work together as a team. But remember, we all want to raise our calibration. We want to raise that calibration up to a higher level. And we all need to work together, not only within ourselves, but we have to help each other. Sending the love, thinking positive, and sending love to the universe as well as to ourselves, right? For this to occur. We could ship by ourselves or we could ship with the collective. I rather ship with the collective because I think of all of us as children, as God, and we need to work together. When we work together, right, things stay connected and they become even more powerful. So think about working together, working on your inner self, and doing your part, and listen to your heart. Your heart will lead you in the right direction. Okay? And, and just to bring it to a close, if you like what you hear, please follow at Marc Healing Arts on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to Marc Healing Arts here on the YouTube. The YouTube, actually, just to let you know, is every Tuesday. I know we're trying to get that back in order, so I do apologize for the delay once again. We'll do a pick a card, angel readings every Tuesday, and that's every Tuesday, but that's going to happen really soon. I promise you on that. But please also join me here live, like today, on Instagram for this week's message for the collective. And it's every Friday at 1 p.m. So every Friday at 1 p.m. And the messages is for everyone. So this does affect. So if you notice when the messages do come out, how this affects everyone. Everyone's being affected by it. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care where you live. I don't mean in that way. I always mean in a loving way. But just remember who you are. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're in India, China, Japan. It doesn't matter. We're all being affected by this. So we all need to stay together, stay connected, love one another, love ourselves, and knowing we have a brighter future ahead. But we all need to work together. So until next time, thank you everyone so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. And this means so much to me. And I love you all. And I'll see you next Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I'll give you messages once again for the collective, from your beautiful angels to you beautiful souls. Take care for now. Bye.